had to think about it. Greetings, folks. Welcome to the BLIPcast, episode 7, Boring Lives of Interesting People. I'm Daniel.
And I am Katie, Lady Laumes, Kaos with the K, Mezmiro, the 21st.
So great, though. And joining us today is Jackie. Do you have a fun name?
No, I don't. I didn't come prepared. I didn't know.
Well, that's the show.
Every single guest. Okay, if you're going to be a guest on the show, you need to have a special name when you come.
You have to make it a thing.
I threw nicknames at Thomas, so I could just...
Can I shamelessly plug myself on Twitter and Instagram?
We will
We
do
do
that
that
as
at the
well.
end.
But
Okay,
yes,
okay.
you can be Jaxalac.
Yeah, that could be my nickname.
Is it just the one lack or is it lax?
It's just the one, because I tried to do Jaxalax, but that was taken. And then I just kind of like carried it on.
You didn't want to be a
everywhere.
number version of yourself?
No.
Jaxalax 1?
No.
Nah.
Not really. It's like whenever you see someone who's like, the real Daniel, I'm like, you're not the real Daniel.
Well, what if it is the real Daniel? Like the real Will Ferrell's? I think the real Will... Blah, blah, blah.
I don't believe that.
But it's got the verified check.
I don't know.
The real Will Ferrell? Why can't I say that? The real Will Ferrell.
Will he
It's
please
harder
stand
than
up?
it looks.
Please stand up. Yes. Yes, Jackie is a former KSSU person, as Katie is now, and that's been fun the past couple weeks. You got
Yeah.
called Jackie, you were called
Yeah.
Laura. You're the new blonde girl that gets
I'm
confused
really
with Laura. So
Because you've met Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would know that Laura and I, really the only similarities is that we have blonde hair.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
about a foot taller than
She
me.
is.
We wear different clothing.
no, you do not. You purposely wore the same clothes all the time.
That is not true. But like there are times
You're like, I'm wearing yellow. You're also wearing yellow.
there was more than one occasion where someone would be talking to Laura earlier in the day.
Mhm.
2 hours later, she would be gone, I would be in there, and they would be talking to me as if I was Laura. And I was like, okay, one, she was wearing purple, I'm wearing green. You didn't even notice that. And then two, my eye line with you is like a lot lower. Like she's up here and I'm down here. So yeah, like she's like a foot taller than me. And so I was like, really, guys? Like, and there's like a few other differences. We don't need to get into that because awkward things happened with that.
Did you ever
But
play
yeah.
along?
No, we didn't.
You should have.
Are you going to? If someone calls you
I'm-
Jackie, you're just going to start talking about promo stuff just to see what happens?
Yeah, you should.
He's
Can
like,
I,
well,
can I
if
bullshit that though?
Yeah,
I mean,
totally. We'll just talk about tickets and then doing
Movie
cabling.
giveaways?
Oh, say stag buffing.
Stag buffing.
Not bag stuffing, stag buffing.
Stag
stag
buffing.
buffing.
Stag buffing. Mm-hmm.
Just say that word.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
And then
get
you
stag
should
buffing with
also you should also pretend, if you don't already, that you're really into cats.
Oh, I love cats.
Yeah, so that won't be that hard either.
Yeah.
That's going to be the main selling point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Oh man, I really hope Laura's there Tuesday and you're there Tuesday and we're all there. Oh man, this is great.
Blonde party. Can I come or is you might not know?
I don't know.
We'll get you a wig.
I
Powdered
think
wig?
I think that I should come back at the beginning of every semester and just pretend that I like am still there, because last semester I was there for Flagel Blast,
Mhm.
and there was like a lot of people that were talking to me about like, oh, like, are you new? Like, what do you do here? And I was like, I don't even go here. This is fun. You're gonna like talk to me for about 3 hours and then never again. So I think I should do that.
What happened to that one blonde girl? She was cool. I'd just be like, fire.
Didn't do her hours.
No, just like had to make an example of her.
She
She told me no.
She got caught. She got caught in the lobby without her pants on. You know, immediate fire. That's something you're
exciting.
not allowed to do.
Really?
Yeah, don't do it.
So
It's
even for
happened
wearing
before.
a skirt, pants. Wait, did someone really get fired for not wearing pants? I knew someone didn't wear pants occasionally.
They didn't get fired, but
'Cause
there
weren't
was a
they
rule
manager?
that was made after that.
Because weren't they
Wow.
a manager from a while ago? Without
They were never manager, but they were core staff.
Interesting.
They were
I
core
was-
staff and they refused to wear pants in the station.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't while people were there.
Okay.
And there was also a list of grievances that happened in addition to that.
I hope these are still on file somewhere because I really want to find them.
I'll tell you Tuesday.
All right. So yes, you're the same person.
All
That's
right.
That was a great introduction.
Thank you. That's why I'm here. So since you left us and where I used to see you like every day, what
Mhm.
the fuck do you do now? I miss you.
Aw,
You just like go to the bay and you live there now.
Yeah.
Jerk.
So I work at Emeryville, which is where the big IKEA is, which is what everyone
Ah,
knows. It.
yes.
Yeah.
It's
And
that
I work
area I
at
always pass. I think I'm gonna go there and go to the bathroom after a show, and I don't because
Uh,
I don't remember to get back on.
yeah, it's
I'm
it's
stupid.
a little bit tricky. But I work in a music management company, and they do a lot of underground hip hop bands, but we're also branching out a little bit. And I kind of just hang out around with people who are way cooler than I am all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Do you need any bad instrumental metal people? 'Cause I know.
We are not in.
What?
We don't do any metal.
Oh, hard rock.
But if we ever branch into that,
What?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think. Go ahead. I think we might be on
is
the
there
same
like a
page.
secret word that I just said?
No.
Am I gonna get slimed? Is slime gonna drop down from the ceiling? Is that what's gonna happen?
It's like Pee-wee. We have to secretly decide on a word before we have someone on, and then just like spring it on them where we scream like a Pee-wee Herman thing, or slime or something.
Yeah, or you could be like really mean and have like a fake spider that comes out and just like jumps on their head.
We'll do that when Ryan comes on.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hope he doesn't
Oh, he
listen
might
to
cry.
it.
I don't know if he does.
Cry about spiders?
No, watch this or listen to this.
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask him. He'll
Yeah,
probably
we
say
won't
yes
ask him.
either way.
Ryan, if you're watching this, give me a high five and say it's because of this. Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So we had this really terrible idea that may or may not actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
When we were coming home from the
Eugene Merman.
Eugene
Pretty Good
Merman,
Friends show.
yeah, that show, we decided that we needed to start a little hip hop rap. It was rap.
Yes.
I like
Rap
this
thing.
already.
We haven't exactly worked out all the details, but we do know
That doesn't need to happen yet.
that Daniel
Mhm.
and Thomas
Yes.
are going to be rapping in the background with high-pitched voices,
That's right. Just like this.
while I am either speaking in a really shitty southern accent
Right.
or rapping in an higher pitched voice.
I think you should do a different language. Have you ever heard rap in like German? It's terrifying, but awesome. Like German in itself is like a pretty scary language.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no matter what is said,
I'd be
but
so down to do that.
it's
though.
amazing.
Can-
If you ever
do you know enough
hear-
of Japanese to rap in Japanese?
No.
Well,
It can't
I
be
mean-
Japanese
I
because
can't.
they already have that market cornered. Can't do it.
The
You gotta
Japanese have Japanese rap.
Yeah. Do you not? Okay. We won't get into
I
that.
can imagine. I
But
can
it's like,
imagine
no,
there is
please, like,
Japanese rap.
There's a lot of like huge Japanese Korea music scene that's like pretty intense. So they have that cornered, and I feel like you may just like disappear if you try and cringe on
No,
that.
no, no.
A tiny white girl doing it though.
Yeah, with
Here.
no, it's fine because we'll have a separate language for each track on each album.
That's impressive.
This
You have to
Rosetta Stone
learn.
bill's
Yeah,
expensive.
you have to learn a lot of languages.
Well, I just have to learn how to read languages because then I could just say it over and over again and I'll get the rhythm down and then it'd be
But
fine.
what if you don't pronounce the words right?
We'll offend someone. Fuck it.
We don't know details yet. We don't know details yet.
It'd be fine. I'll
You're
just
man-
have a whole bunch
you're
of
talking
language
like you're already
codes.
managing us.
I
This
mean,
is pretty great.
Yeah, I like this because I want to learn all these languages anyway. So
Wait,
it'd
did
be
we have a
fine.
name?
Great.
KT and the True Gang.
Was that it?
I
remember you were KT because that just seemed easy.
True. I was trying to think of it a while ago, and
If
True
you
Gang was the only thing that I
spell
thought.
KT, can you do like a lowercase k and a capital T?
That's even better.
That looks good on T-shirts and
Yeah.
lower back tattoos.
And then you have to be like N, the letter N, and the THA.
Mhm.
And
we
then
don't, we don't know.
Okay.
They're
And
good.
well, if
whatever
it's-
that thing is, because that
Yeah,
face
yeah,
could
yeah.
just be Thomas and I. Who
But
are,
if you are something like the something, it should be THA.
Wait,
The.
KT and the
Da.
And the.
DTG. Daniel Thomas Gang.
This is so
Yeah,
exciting.
Thomas Gang. Like it. DEETEAG. Period.
Okay.
Awesome.
This is happening.
So yeah, that's pretty much just what I've been doing with my life.
So
It's awesome.
look for us dropping our album soon. Am I saying that right? Is that
Yeah,
what?
you can say drop in.
I'm
That's
going,
a thing.
We're going to drop our album of Fat Beats all up in your CD players,
Boombox.
The CD player.
Stereo.
In-
Stereo.
We're gonna go back in time.
in your Walkmans
Yeah, Walkman.
this summer.
Tape deck.
This summer. That's pretty freaking soon.
Yeah, this summer.
It's spring. We could put out a mixtape where we just rap over our existing.
You could do an
mixtapes.
EP or a mixtape. That's quite true. Quite true.
I can just make beats on this thing and then just like Katie, Japanese go, Katie, German Katie,
Finish.
Swedish.
Finish. Yeah.
Oh, metal.
Yep.
Norwegian. Make it ultra horrifying and about being white.
Danish sperm.
we could be Aryan race rap. That's probably or is that already
with Thomas
is
though?
that good point. Good point. I don't know if he'd be so down for that. Just he'd be the back going, guys, no, Thomas, it doesn't rhyme.
I also feel like the Aryan race kind of has a bad rap right now, you know?
Right now.
They've got juggalos, and they've got,
Yeah, you might want to let it die down a little bit.
Fine.
Maybe in like 10 years.
All right, cool.
Once you've made a name for yourself, you have a following.
That'll be your comeback
And then,
album.
and then we can go,
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Exactly. You never know. The
coming
world
back.
could change.
Yeah.
For the worse.
We'll be
All
at-
right.
We'll be at the bottom soon enough. It's only a matter of time. I have the word retail. What?
I think we're peaking.
What?
I think we're peaking.
Stop yelling then. God damn it. That's you.
No,
Well, now we're all better.
we are all better.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is that
Speak,
true?
speak.
I feel like I'm not talking close enough to the microphone.
Well, speak
As
in your
you
normal
get quieter,
voice.
you get-
Don't whisper.
You don't know me very well. I go into all different registers very easily.
Like, there's a drop on the radio station where it's just Jackie breathing creepy. I believe it's
Yep.
closest you drop breather.
Yep.
It's just.
Yep.
I'll have to play that.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty great. There's like I think there's 3 or 4 that I'm on, and it was just like all in one day.
That's
where
the cat one.
There's a
That
cat one.
is- Oh, you'll edit it, of course.
You'll edit it. Ugh, what a classic.
I like that
Still
one.
going strong. Still going strong.
Someone was like, I hate that one, and I was like, go die.
Barge hated it.
Good.
Which broke my heart a little bit. At the same time, I was like, good.
Yeah,
good.
I think
You're leaving soon.
I think it was the one who told me, and I was like, I don't care. You're the worst. Not
When-
really.
When you're in Tuesday, I recommend playing the commercial for Pool Party.
Okay.
And, yeah, just...
Do we really? I feel like all we do is talk about KSSU.
Well, yeah, sorry we brought this back.
I feel like, and as much as I love it, and
Mhm.
as huge a part of it as it was, and like defining who I am, I feel like we can talk about something else.
Okay.
Can I complain about my job?
Yeah.
I realized today that people think I'm a Google search. Cause
Aren't
they
you?
will, I maybe.
You are
Oh,
Am I?
our whole
Well,
friendship
on-
is a lie.
on all of the, like, blip stuff. You're
I think
there.
You just know everything.
What? I'm there?
You're in the tags. Your full name is in the
Oh,
tags.
no, they think I am myself as
Is
a human
Google.
being is
Oh.
something you can just say one word to and hit enter, and then results happen.
You do know a lot of things.
But like today, a guy walked up to me and just went, "Packing tape," and I just looked at him and went, "Hats," which is something I do on purpose to see what reaction I get.
Yeah. Because
But-
I mean, it's an appropriate response, especially when someone gives you no context and they just say packing tape.
Open a door, packing tape. I'm just like, hats, hair pieces, usually H words for some reason. But it's got to the point where that's just like become such a pet peeve of mine, just the one word, not even question, and I just. I hate
Is
it.
this-
I hate it.
Rough life.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I'm sure.
I just write books and wind up on Oprah, or whoever's the equivalent of Oprah now.
Ellen?
Tempted
No, that's right.
I don't want to dance though.
What?
Is Maury still on?
Mari just tells you if you're not the father. or
Maury
not.
is still on, but yeah, it's a lot of my fiance cheated with my sister, but I cheated on him with his brother. I don't know who's the father, and our mom is somehow involved in this. It's a lot of like very crazy things.
Oh.
We used to watch all the time at work on our lunch because it was on, and
Just so happened to be on.
well, we had a TV
Crazy
that
random
that didn't have
happenstance.
cable. It was either Spanish TV, Puppies in a White Little Lens, which is what I usually put it on, and then if anyone got there before me, it was usually on Springer or Maury. And there was this one episode where this girl is like, "I've been on Maury 9 times and I still haven't found the father. Number 10 feels lucky. This is the one. I know it." Flash forward 20 minutes, she's crying. I don't know who the father is. That's just all the show is now.
I mean, maybe it's also because that's not a lifestyle that I partake in at all.
The father.
How do you just not
things.
know? How do you, like, how is there a question?
It could have been like group sex.
I guess, but
But
with
it-
10 gentlemen?
Well-
Or, I guess gentleman's a strong word if they're all gathered around the same soggy biscuit.
Sperm-filled vestibule?
But
Vestibules?
even so, the first time you should get a DNA test and then they can match it with whoever. Unless
I mean, it's also, I feel like there's like a 2-week window, and it's just like, really? Has there been that many in that like 2 weeks? that-
maybe.
Maybe every other day it's a new...
I mean,
custom.
yeah, it's a lifestyle I don't live, so I guess I can't really make any statements about it because, that's not really my thing. But I just don't know about it.
You just need a bigger imagination.
I don't know if I want to go down that road.
And a bigger contact list of vestibules if you call them apparently.
Sperm-filled vestibule.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
I don't know.
I don't know
Katie
either.
define.
Well, she would be the vestibule. in
Oh,
that.
so Interesting.
Well, I mean, if you're pregnant, I guess you are sperm filled.
Right.
Yeah.
And after 2 weeks of fun with a number of callers, it's very possible. Are you crying?
No.
Are you okay?
You hit a soft spot.
No, just sometimes my eye just like randomly waters. So
Oh,
it looks like I'm
yeah.
crying. Do you have that too?
No, I don't, but I have a friend who does.
Yeah, it's like a thing. I also sometimes can't lie on my one side for too long because it just like leaks out. I'm like, what's going on?
It's like your eyes.
Why am I
rolling.
crying?
Yeah. And I'll be watching like SpongeBob. And it's like, this is not tear jerking.
Well, I think it is a little sad because he's worked so hard in the same dead-end job and he still lives in a pineapple
But he
under the
loves
sea.
it. He loves his job with all his heart.
And his
he
best
has Gary.
friend doesn't.
Gary's the best.
His best friend lives under a rock, though.
Yeah, his best friend's an idiot. I
And
hate
kind of a
Does
hobo.
Patrick work?
No.
No.
He's the worst.
Does he pay property tax? Does he have rent?
I don't
mean,
think
he has
so.
a rock. And he,
Okay, he has a mailbox. I assume he gets bills.
he doesn't have a
And all of
He
his
doesn't have a
furniture is
mailbox?
made out of sand. He doesn't. No, he does. He must. Because there's an episode where he gets a package. And
But
then.
it's delivered to SpongeBob. And Patrick thinks it's SpongeBob's, but it's really his.
Oh, maybe he doesn't.
Ah, do not
But why does he have his own plot? And he has a backyard. Remember that episode when they're blowing bubbles against each other? At each other?
Well, they were. I actually just watched this.
I opened a can of worms here.
I love SpongeBob.
if you look at it, Squidward has the flower fencing,
Mhm.
and they're just in areas next to it. So technically,
Really?
yeah, Squidward is the only one that has the backyard, which they've also mowed the lawn of, because he also wanted.
So
them
are they
to
just
enjoy
bums he's
themselves.
just putting up with?
They just live on either side of him. Moral of the story.
Well, that would make sense since, he lives in a pineapple and then.
Let's see. So
Yes.
Squidward's actually kind of a good guy then, because he's not kicking out these just vagabonds who are rolling up.
Vagabond.
Who are just rolling up on his property. And as much as he hates them, he's letting them live there.
I don't think they cross his property though.
Okay.
Oh, they do all the time. What are you talking about?
Well, I just mean in a daily basis, they're not on his land, they're not residing on his land. So I think because he has the limitations. God, this is so technical.
I love it.
I'm
It's the
so
best.
down with this.
It's kind of like did you used to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yes.
Yes.
Where they live in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah.
that's the same principle because there's
Yeah.
nobody else around.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like if someone were to put a house next to the old man, he wouldn't want any part of that.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
also a jerk.
But Muriel would be like, oh, let's make him pie.
Oh, Muriel.
In fact, I think that happens. I haven't seen that quite as many times as SpongeBob does, so I wouldn't be able to say.
I haven't either.
I miss
It's
Courage.
okay. Courage was kind of scary.
I loved Courage.
I mean, it was good, but it was also I'm a little worried about the people behind the show.
Oh yeah, no, it was like
Like watching Zim, Invader Zim, kind of.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't watch
never
Invader Zim?
got
it all?
into it. Mm-mm.
I get into it later, but
I
when it was
think
on, I was like, this is kind of weird.
I think I saw a really yelling episode, and I was like, too much.
A yelling.
Too much
episode?
yelling.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's all it was. It was just like, boom!
yeah.
Okay,
It's true.
then, yeah, wasn't into that.
Mm-mm.
too
And like,
much.
just everything was dirty. Everything just like it was covered in mud. or
That's
slime or
true.
something.
Ugh.
Everything does look really gross, and like they misspelled
gross.
school. That kind of bothered me. I
Of
didn't
course
find it
bothers
charming.
you.
That's bothersome. You're teaching children things, and you should at least spell things right.
Well, the point was that it was wrong. I mean, clearly, but like
My
it
annoyance
wasn't.
stands.
It wasn't.
I feel like you're disagreeing with me, but we're on the same side. I'm
So
very
I'm disagreeing with both of you, or just you.
No, it's not important. Okay.
So
Grammar.
Grammar Nazis. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
No, not you. So I text Katie earlier. It's like I keep coming with things, but it's all food related, and specifically like junk food. So then I thought candy runs. I miss our candy runs. Yeah.
Something Daniel and I used to do together. We would just decide on what candy he was going to get. And now, since we are in different cities, it's like a tale of two candies.
Mm-hmm. We should write books.
We should have like a very dramatic saga of just like, I went to the store. Daniel was not there. I was sad. I got a Kit Kat bar. And like that should be it.
I got a white Kit Kat.
You could write it like Dracula, so it's like diary entries,
Mhm.
and then like and then somebody
We
bites
can
somebody else,
correspond.
and then
Can we be internet pen pals regarding our candy escapades?
Of course.
Yes.
this needs to happen.
All right. Well, we've got a new thing to do.
Question.
Answer.
A few weeks ago, we were discussing, because sometimes we try and relive the magic of the candy adventures.
Right.
And I said that I was getting sweet Maui onion chips and chocolate milk.
Yes.
Did you ever try that combo?
I didn't.
Oh.
Although I had a chocolate milk today and felt very guilty about it.
Oh.
Because for some reason, I feel like I should be over chocolate milk.
I love
as
it.
a 24-year-old bearded man.
Nope.
Buying a bottle this
Nope.
big for myself.
Nope.
But at
I
the same
find nothing
time,
wrong with this.
it made me so happy.
Costco sells a very good, or Schmosco.
Whatever.
Can we say products? I don't know.
Name drop some.
Yeah, we've talked about Reese's Pieces a lot.
On
Reese's Pieces.
on my
Sponsor us.
on my radio show with Tyler, we used to not say like certain things. We used to be like schmoshmo or basefuck. It's like
Oh.
not saying
okay.
certain- yeah. So I guess it's just my reaction. Anyway, so at Costco they have a really good individual juice boxes of chocolate milk. It's real good. It's like organic. Oh god. Kirkland brand.
I need to steal my dad's card. It just doesn't have his picture on it. And just get a bunch of fucking chocolate milk. But I will try to remember to do that either Tuesday. Can you remind me? Tuesday. Oh, Candy Adventure Tuesday. Oh, reunited. It feels so good.
Oh, this is the best. I feel like Tuesday's just gonna be a glorious day.
Why are you back, by the way?
Previously mentioned Barge. He teaches at a high school.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, I'm not sure what grade, but he was like, hey, I'm teaching my kids about jobs after college. I want someone in the music industry. I'm like, I'm in the music industry. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's still very bizarre to me that I'm an adult with a job. Doing things.
That's me out of college. I think you're the only person I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, who am I? Pills? What?
Gross.
Gross. But he was like, can you talk to my school? And I was like, sure. And we were originally going to do it this Tuesday. I don't know the date of this Tuesday. And then it didn't work out. And then he was like, when can you do it next? And I was like, I'll see if I can get next Tuesday. And I did. And I was like, I'm going to see Kaos as you.
Cool.
So I'm going to be driving up Monday night after work and then driving back Tuesday night.
Sounds
Yeah.
But
fun.
It doesn't explain why you're here. Oh, you're here for the show and only the show. That's so sweet
Yeah,
of you.
only this show.
Yes. It is.
Aw.
Oh,
And
you're
totes.
the best.
Yeah, I just came up just for you guys. And I'm only here for a specific amount of time. I have to go back. So, yeah.
Well, because you want to leave by 8:30 because you still want to hit that 10 o'clock Bay Area traffic road.
Ugh, gross. Ugh. Everyone going to the San Francisco. Ugh. Ugh.
Well,
That's
actually,
That's actually kind of true.
Really?
Yeah.
it's also Chinese New Year. It could be a little insane down there.
Yes.
a good point.
I believe it's tomorrow.
See, I was
Gong
thinking
hei
about
fat
that.
choy.
I was thinking about that last night,
Mhm.
or not last night, just
Still
recently.
have to go, Katie.
And I was like, oh man, I don't know when it is because I don't hang around Suze. Suze would know. And I was just like, because she knew everything. And I was,
And it's funny because she's not Chinese.
well, I wasn't gonna go down that road.
But it's interesting because she knows
Suze
everything.
knows everything.
Yes.
And I'm really excited to see Suze.
She might lose her mind.
Is she excited to see me? Probably not.
I don't think it ever came up. I'm assuming she knows.
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be a good surprise for her.
I wrote on the Facebook and I was like, hey,
I do remember that.
Can
I believe she is Sparky when she's not being,
Suze?
in her own secret thing. So.
yeah.
We're doing it again. We're doing it again.
still very upset that Suze will not be my friend on Facebook or follow me on Twitter / let me follow her. She has blocked me from everything. Susie, I'm talking to you.
She's not my friend either. She's not going to see this.
She like doesn't. She won't do anything with anyone. And I'm like, this is very upsetting, Susie. I want to know the exciting adventures you have with your neighbor's cat. Because her neighbor has this great cat who's like very large. And Susie would just like take pictures and be like, look, this is my neighbor's cat. It was great.
She doesn't show me neighbor cat pictures.
You never asked.
I should.
Do you guys still have Sexy Cat in the office?
I think so.
Yes!
I think it's become such a part of the wallpaper of my life. It's just
I'm
always
so
there.
I really, that's what I hope. Yeah. Does Brittany also play with Chuck the Truck?
No, I don't think so.
So upsetting. I found a truck one time and I just named him Chuck. And then I just put like a Post-it and like at the front of my box so everyone would know. And sometimes I would play with it. And I gave it to Brittany as she took over my post.
I think someone stole the hockey puck.
What?
I said I think someone stole the hocky puck.
What?
Right?
That's
I'll have to look
upsetting.
again. See, it could
Okay.
just be there, could not be. Anyway,
Let's move on.
when was the last time you guys had combos? The like junk food treat thing. They're like the little barrels filled with like cheese.
I've never heard of this.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're so good.
I think he's making this up.
No, they're like either cracker or like pretzel outside. I'm incredibly high. That's unrelated though. And the inside
Were
has.
you high when you ate these?
No.
Did you just make them?
Yes, I made pretzels and crispified
Did
them.
you just like hollow out a baguette and just like stuff a bunch of cheese in it and you thought it was a thing?
It
Thought it was a pretzel even.
Yeah.
It was just a bag of Cheetos I found in the trash.
They were half eaten.
Like all of them had bites taken out of them, put back, which I thought was strange. But at the same time, there's half a good Cheeto in this
Yeah,
thing.
they're still, you know.
So mostly food, but these are real.
Mm-hmm.
They have like a fake kind of cheese substance in the middle that's probably like a concentrated. I heard it. God damn it, Katie. Should we pause? Yeah. All right. Edit point. I'm not sure how much of that last story picked up on the microphones about your itchy face during your dance recital.
That's okay. I really don't want that to be on.
No, it's happening because I'm gonna jump off of that.
Okay.
Or it won't. Unrelated point. So my mustache kind of curls up into my nose, and I find myself at work just like going like this all the time. And like
You should get a mustache comb.
I have one. It's a switchblade. I should bring.
You should
It's
not
pretty
have
awesome.
a knife. I'm just saying you should have
No,
a
it's a
comb.
switchblade
No,
comb.
like-
You
Oh.
just go like this. It's like
I thought it
comb.
was like attached to a knife, and I was like, I don't think you could carry that around.
on the
comb
back it's a
attached to a
blade.
knife.
On the back it's a blade. On the front it's a comb.
They-
Sometimes I get
Yeah.
them mixed up. And
It's
then
like a Swiss Army.
They typically call those sword breakers. The
Oh.
little like notches in the back of sword. Well, they're kind of like short swords. They're sword breakers because you catch the blade in the thing and then you
How's your
snap
mind
it.
blown?
Sometimes the information you spew is scary, but in a good way.
We're not even in that part. But so I feel like I look like I'm picking my nose all the time.
You probably are.
I mean, sometimes I
but
do,
then,
'cause I just cover up.
you're probably not going to be the associate that they go to ask questions
There you go.
and say packing tape. So
I'm just like I'm just digging for gold in my face, and just some guys like
nope, not that guy.
someone else is probably here, right? I'm just gonna wander to the back, count to 10, and come back out.
yeah, if you see somebody walking up, just do that. It's fine.
Or sneeze. You can sneeze.
yeah.
That's
hold,
kinda
hold
gross.
out your hand. Hi, sir.
There have been more than one occasion where someone has like wiped their nose and given me back change. I'm like, I don't want this.
That's terrible.
I don't want the 20 that you're about to give me, but I
You get
do.
20s of change, big spender. Jesus, throwing out hundreds.
I only roll with 50s.
No,
No, not really. Just like 20 is a large amount of change that I would want to keep. I'd really want to keep $2,
So-
but I
so
feel like people would judge me if I said $2.
So then anything less than 20, you're just like, throw it away, peasants.
Give it back. I don't want this.
I've got music industry money now.
Yeah. Funny story.
Huh.
Music doesn't make a whole lot of money.
Yeah,
No,
Big
yeah.
surprise, right?
yeah. That's why I try to pay for shows and like T-shirts and stuff. Albums, meh. Artists get maybe a nickel. Right?
We don't really do album sales, but yeah,
Yeah, there's not a lot from these
any of it
that stupid wall right there.
that no one can see that
Nope.
I just gestured to.
We'll show the entire set one day and
You
out the window.
should. Whenever you like gesture or reference something, you should just like have it pop up. Like if you're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about Cabbage Patch Kids, just like have an awkward picture of a Cabbage Patch like thrown from the internet.
That would
No?
make this
No?
video
Okay.
really obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
sure.
when we say,
It'd be funny once, and that's really all I'm going for. That's all my jokes are, just funny ones.
like when we say Costco, just a picture of Costco pops
Yeah.
up. Chocolate milk, chocolate milk.
Schmosco.
This is a brown cow.
Mhm.
Katie,
Yes.
what do you have to teach us this week? It's weird because we recorded Wednesday, so I'm kind of thrown
Yeah.
off by going like this week.
Sorry. I
This
ruined
next week.
everything.
No, no,
It's
no,
going
no.
to be posted on.
What episode am I?
You're on 7, lucky number.
What does that mean?
You win.
Yeah!
Prize to be
Win.
on again someday.
Yeah! Best prize ever. I was
Oh.
worried it was going to be a car.
On 70. Yeah, you're gonna have to drive them both home tonight.
Can I car stack?
No, I think you should
Perfect.
drive a block, park, go back at the other one, drive 2 blocks, go back to 1 block,
Can I
and just keep doing
can
that.
I
till you get
have
home.
both cars side by side? Is it a British car and I can just like straddle in between them and like press the gas and like drive? No?
I don't know how talented
This is a great visual in
I
my
don't know,
head.
I don't know if
Clone.
you're like Inspector Gadget, but I don't think you can stretch your legs to fit both gas pedals. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I spoke out of school.
I cannot confirm nor deny this.
Go,
I'm
go.
just saying.
Go Gadget legs.
You've never
Didn't work.
seen me or Inspector Gadget in the same room.
Whoa.
I
Yeah.
did see you once with Matthew Broderick, who played him in the movie,
How
which
dare
I
you.
thought was a documentary.
That was not me. That was
French Stewart.
SJP? Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah.
That's not an acronym that can catch on.
No.
Even I forgot what it was. SJP?
Are they like a thing or something?
They're like married.
Am I dumb for not knowing that?
No.
Okay.
But it was just going to be a reference, and it was really just like a jest on myself. Never mind. It was dumb.
You
Let's move
self-jester.
on.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
Katie's gonna teach
Not
us
funny.
things.
Shit. Wait.
Shit. Shapoopy?
Shapoopy. Okay, so the word of the day is establish. And in French, it's établir. And in Japanese, it's kakuritsu suru.
Can you please do the second one again?
Kakuritsu suru.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Please.
The Japanese version.
In a
Okay.
Japanese sentence, please.
No,
Oh, yes,
no,
no,
no, no.
clearly.
English, but Japanese.
I have established.
No, I have.
Kakuritsu suru. Well, I'd have to conjugate it, so I
Go
can't.
ahead. We have time.
Okay,
Yeah.
English
We're
and Japanese
waiting.
are so different that you can't.
It was just gonna be fun. Moments passed. I'm a jerk. I'm a huge jerk. Just use it in a sentence.
Uchi wa,
You can make something up. We'll believe you.
no, yeah, no, no.
As far as
I can't. I can't. Like,
as far as I can tell, we don't have listeners in Japan, or I don't know viewers though.
Hey,
so.
you don't know.
I do know.
No, you don't.
I can see where all the IPs come from. Hi, Canada,
Hi.
and Deutschland, but not the
Wait.
fake Deutschland.
Can we give a shout out to one of my favorite podcasts that takes place in Canada?
Absolutely.
Stop podcasting
That's-
yourself.
Hold on. You have my money. This is my my Max Fun bracelet that I washed. Can I have another one?
I am convinced that they are. Those guys have single-handedly,
Handedly.
not handed me.
I don't know if they handed.
That would be kind of cool if they handed me a
Yeah.
single something.
If Graham just was like, "Here you go. It's
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan news."
But I'm positive that everyone in Canada is nice, and they are the two that reaffirm that. Like,
Yeah.
I already had a suspicion, and I'm just like, God, those guys are the nicest. And
they say sorry.
Graham has like talked to me on Twitter like twice.
What?
Yeah. I also submitted an overheard like 2 weeks ago, and I'm hoping it's gonna be on soon.
I did one. It wasn't on. Actually, it wasn't overseen.
Oh.
It was kind of ridiculous. I thought it'd be kind of their
Mine
alley.
was really good. Well, it's definitely along the lines of what they have said already. So I'm really hoping it gets
Do you
picked.
want to spoil it or?
Yeah, I can spoil it.
What was your overheard? I'll
I
stop
was
podcasting
at
yourself.
I was at PetSmart, and I was looking at collars for my cat.
You didn't open with "Hey, Dave, Graham, and possible guest."
Funny story, in my email that I sent to them, I didn't either.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because we talked about something on Twitter.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. So I was at PetSmart, and I was looking at collars for my cat, and we were right by a shampoo aisle for animals. And this woman is bending down with her daughter. I don't know how old the daughter is. I don't know how to gauge kids' ages. I think she was like 7. She was talking, wearing clothes. She looked like she could think for herself. I don't know.
Okay.
That's like an age that you can do that.
Right.
I
I was voting at 8, so.
Yeah, I mean, I was driving cars by like 9.5, so she
Phew.
wasn't quite there. I know.
Right.
So she was looking at, and it was something along the lines, she was looking at 2, and it was like, do you think Lucky will want to smell like Shower Fresh or Febreze Blossom? And the daughter just goes, Mom, he's a cat. And I was like, yes, this is brilliant.
Yesterday at work, I was outside walking in my car, and out of context, I hear this woman say just out loud on the phone, "It's amazing any of my kids are still alive." And then she turns to her like 12-year-old daughter and goes, "No, really? I have no idea." And I just like kept walking. I'm like, what?
I feel like that would be me as a parent. Let's be honest. I want kids when they're like not pooping all the time, not crying all the like 7. 7's a good age. Maybe even 12. No?
I don't think. Well, okay.
They're letting you
supposed to be
sleep
like
through the night. They're not throwing up. They're not spitting up all the time.
and then they hit puberty. And
Yeah, I
they're
think you
stupid
want,
again.
I think you
Kinda
want a
suck in there.
toddler, and then you want to send them back at 12.
Yeah.
And then get them at like 20.
This is why
Yeah.
boarding school is a really good idea.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But
Harry
then
Potter, guys. Harry Potter.
Okay. No, because I would be very jealous that they got to go to Harry Potter and I didn't. Or Harry Potter, that's not like a thing you go to.
It's a
To
theme park
Hogwarts.
now.
No. But,
Oh, that's the Wizarding World of.
Yeah. How dare you?
Sorry.
well, they could go to Harry Potter.
There's,
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know what you're implying. I'm so confused.
you're just jealous because they're going to Harry Potter and you're not hanging out with Daniel Radcliffe.
I
Yeah.
would like to go to Draco Malfoy, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Please explain.
I don't know what
would
I
like
mean.
to Gary Old. would like to go to Gary Oldman.
You'd like to
if
Gary
you know
Oldman.
what I mean. I'd like to Gary Oldman.
I'd like to Gary Oldman. That should be like a thing that catches on. Do the Gary Oldman.
Is this
God,
it?
did you see Katie? She was Gary Oldmaning last night again.
It's kind of like ghostwriting the whip, but way different.
But
Actually.
not.
But not at all.
Not related in the slightest.
Oh.
I can't say I really want to Emma Watson, so.
I really want to like Emma Watson. I've heard some very good stories. But a friend of mine went to Brown, and one of their friends was in class with her when she was going to Brown. And she answered a question right. It was like chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And someone from the very back, it was like a very large lecture hall, like 300 kids. Someone from the very back yells, 10 points for Gryffindor. And she was pissed. Okay. If that's like your thing, you should embrace that,
I
right?
would so love that. That would be
Yeah.
like my favorite thing in the world.
I feel like you
So
should just
good.
carry like glitter in your pocket for any time that happens. Just be like, yes, and I won the house cup, or something, you know, like.
yeah.
And then take a moment to brush the glitter off your head.
Yeah.
No, you throw it on everyone else, not
Oh, okay.
yourself. Yeah. No, no.
Smart.
You don't glitter bomb yourself.
Just-
You glitter bomb everyone else. Anyway.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so like I really want to like her, but because of that, like I get it, she's in class, like blah blah blah, but you're
That's yeah.
Hermione Granger.
Exactly.
Like,
Forever. She
Yeah.
will always be Hermione Granger.
yeah, like you have to just accept that that's who you are and just make that a part of your life.
Yes.
I feel like Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint have done that successfully.
I don't even know. No, not Daniel Radcliffe, because he's gone off and done so many different things.
I thought he
and,
did like Broadway, but
No, but like anytime anyone like
Yeah,
brings
nude.
up Harry, he's like a very good sport about
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's mostly what I'm referring to.
Okay.
And I feel like had he said 10 points for Gryffindor, he would have like had a snappy comeback.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then like ripped off his shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck me.
and then someone's going to Harry Potter. Right
Yes.
there.
Ah!
There it is, full circle.
Yeah. Yes, finally.
Was that all you had to teach us, Katie?
No.
Okay, good.
God.
Sorry.
You guys just like
No,
go
no.
off on all these tangents.
Sorry, I was asking legitimately.
No, I
legitimately.
understand. Okay,
Okay.
so
I don't know your segments.
We have, she teaches me something, then I recommend something, then we pimp ourselves and go home.
Okay.
okay, so there is a process called vulcanization, and
Star Trek?
I think it's like based off of Star Trek because it's anyway. It is the process by which rubber is preserved.
I'm listening.
It's when the rubber is heated with sulfur peroxide or bisphenol. This is really distracting.
Are you left-handed?
No.
What?
Yeah.
You can't.
Are
Oh, look at me, I'm doing it!
You can't do it with your left hand?
No.
Oh.
She can do it with the right. She's the weirdo.
Like, I can do it with my left.
Clearly you guys need to practice more.
I can do West Side really
Being
fast.
Vulcans.
Oh.
Here's some issues.
Oh. I feel like, but it's like not on an even plane. Okay, I'm sorry. You're teaching us things and
Yeah,
we're
sorry,
being rude.
Okay.
We're like being annoying
Rubber
kids.
Vulcans.
Vulcanization. It's I don't know. It was a thing.
Okay.
Okay, so
You guys clearly don't give a shit. Moving on.
the modern day tie became a thing during the 30 Years' War from 1618 to 1648 when Croatian mercenaries were sporting something like it, and the French service members considered it cool enough to copy.
Okay, question. While looking up that fact, did it explain what ties do? Or are they just a fashion
they're
thing?
just a thing.
But see, most fashion comes from somewhere where it had a practical use.
I think it was mainly just to denote the mercenary, like that was the kind of thing that they were on the battlefield.
I have a theory. Are you
Jackie,
done?
yes?
Well, not
I'm
exactly, but
whispering. Okay, go.
we can go back to it.
Okay. I feel rude.
No.
I'm a jerk.
You're incredibly rude. And a
I'm
jerk.
a jerk. Interrupting cow.
Ooh.
um,
You should try that
So-
next time. Just moo. I'm talking now.
you know how there used to be ruffs? The
Yes.
giant,
Ruffles, yeah.
you know, like dog-like collars.
Oh, like Prince is wearing
Yeah.
in Purple Rain?
Yeah, but like Shakespeare used to
Yeah,
wear. And they,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
she knows. I'm trying to explain this to you, sir.
I'm trying to cite Prince as... sorry, go
Stop
ahead.
relating everything to Prince.
It's hard.
I
Purple
feel
life.
like the tradition, like that was a traditional thing, and it just kind of got smaller. And they're like, what else can we just wear around our neck? I know it's not true. It's just my theory. But like, you know how
It's a
like
very
they
good
make
theory.
they make iPods like smaller and stuff.
Yes.
It was, you know, that's what they started with, neckwear.
Okay.
You know, and they kind of, they didn't have to hold up their heads as much as I assume they did with the original roughs. That's what they were for, and to stop them from licking their stitches. And so it just, I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Well, I mean, they did originate in France, so like when you cut their heads off with the guillotine,
Oh.
and then you put it back on, and they stitch it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See,
That's
yeah.
why they were adopted.
There
We
were a
just
lot
solved
of
ties. Good job, guys.
there were a lot of zombies in France.
So anyway, they called them Croats, after
Croch, yes.
after Croatian people,
Okay.
and it eventually evolved into cravate, as it is now known today. Ce n'est pas un cravate. I'm sure you've heard that expression.
Of course. It's the first thought I have
I
heard
just
of.
used it yesterday.
No, it's like that stupid ironic picture where they have a necktie and then it says "Ce n'est pas un cravate," which means this is not a tie, and it's trying to be ironic and it's stupid as fuck, and I hate it more than
Such a
anything.
hipster, Katie. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Me either.
Is this a
God damn
meme?
it.
Is this a meme? For like
It
smart
used
people
to
meme?
be. Yeah, I guess.
Did you see this on Reddit?
No,
Okay.
Sounds made up.
it's been around for like.
I don't think it's a
know.
thing. I browse Imgur, and it hasn't been on Imgur yet.
Yet it's really old. Like,
Yeah, okay, so you've
Anyway,
known about it for a while
Is
before
it
everyone
older
else-
than the internet?
and International Necktie Day is October 18th.
Oh, we missed it.
Shit, well...
You know
Thank
what?
you,
You know,
Katie, for those frustrating facts.
you know what I'm really upset about? I
What?
always miss like National Taco Day. I always learned about it too late, like at 6 p.m. on National Taco Day. I'm like, how have I missed this? I don't know if you know, but tacos are like my favorite food ever.
Oh,
When
okay.
is the actual Taco Day?
I don't know.
You said you're not that big a taco fan if you don't know when Taco Day
I
is.
feel like it changes. I feel like every year someone's like, it's March 3rd, it's October 19th, it's February 8th.
My guess is whichever stoner with an internet connection is like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking Tuesday, man.
Yeah.
Taco Day, make it happen. Make it
Taco
so.
Day, 2 months. Let's do this. Yeah, and so I just always miss it. It's always like 6 p.m. and I'm like, crap.
We'll just have like a little timer on your phone that goes off at like 6 a.m. and then you'll just know.
But I don't know
Every
the day.
day.
Well, then go look it up.
just like, is today Taco?
Too much.
Is today Taco Day? Have one just in
If
case.
it's not on Facebook, I'm not going to do research.
Oh my god.
All right, well, for this week I'm recommending this. This is the special edition of the new Coheed and Cambria album. Disregard the album. It's got decent music in it, but it's got this fucking cool book that tells the story of the last album, and it's really interesting and cool. There's space aliens and shit and like time travel. Look, and there's a guy get his legs turned into mush.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
thought those were like part of his legs. He had,
No,
like,
I
squiggly
just
legs.
realized that the legs are being turned into mush.
Mm.
I'm not exactly sure how yet. No spoilers because I'm not that far into it. But
Oh.
but I know the whole like story of the Coheed and Cambria band. It's pretty intense. There's hold on. I've got one right over here.
Oh, you probably never heard of it.
And yeah, it's fine.
I think I just hit my face with the mic.
And stuck traditions dropping whatever I suggest. Okay, so I believe that's show for this
What-
week. What?
I have
Whoa.
an idea.
Oh,
Do we have time for an idea?
let's do ideas.
Okay. So I don't know why I thought about this, but I was thinking about Harry Potter
Yes.
Of course you were.
and Django Unchained.
Oh.
I'm really glad that you made the D silent because I was actually just having a conversation. I'm so rude for interrupting you.
You're fucking crazy rude, Jackie.
But I was having a conversation with someone today about how I thought it was hilarious that
Hold
they were
on,
like,
I'm bored too.
we're gonna make
Start
this
talking about chickens.
to Django, but the D is gonna be silent, and we're gonna ruin everyone's lives. Anyway, so I'm just glad that you had made the D silent.
So you know how Dobby is a
A house elf.
house elf.
Dobby
Mhm.
Unchained. Obby Unchained.
Dobby Unchained.
You hit the D though. Is it just?
But I
Dobby?
feel like
It would be Dobby.
it should
Okay.
be like Dobby unsocked. Spoiler alert. Because he didn't have a
No,
sock.
but he is given a sock, so it would be Dobby socked.
Well, I guess you're right.
I think it should.
I guess
be
I was
Dobby
more
Unchained.
thinking-
I'm going to take a
of-
nap, you nerds.
I was more thinking of the story of before he was
Oh
socked.
no, I understand.
Also, socked
It
is
wouldn't
a very
actually-
violent term when taken out of context.
What is it? Can you put it in context? What does that mean? Is
Okay,
it with a sock over
Did
time?
you see? No, you didn't.
All right, I saw 3/4 of one, and the
Get out.
6th one.
Get
7th
out of
one,
here.
I don't even know.
We don't want you.
I saw part one.
Was it the second or the third? It was the second, right? It was the second because it was with the diary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The second movie, there's a little creepy, annoying thing called a house elf that
I
comes.
know what Dobby is.
Okay, well, what the fuck?
Whoa,
Are you not-
whoa,
I don't know the
whoa.
sock part.
At the end of the.
To free a house elf, you
There you
have to give a item of clothing to it, and Dobby is enslaved by the
The
Malfoy
Malfoys.
family. I almost wanted to call it the Lucius, and
I
was
know,
like, that's not
the
right.
Lucius.
Yeah, Luciuses.
I would like to go to Lucius too.
What is that?
Even the mom, she's hot.
And Severus.
No, I can't agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh shit!
I would just like to hang out with Alan Rickman, not do like unforgivable things to him.
Katie Hansen,
Well,
are
then
you ready
that's-
to go to bed?
This is where we differ. This is where we draw the line. Anyway, so
Quite
house
alright.
elf. You have to give them an item of clothing, and Dobby's employed by the Malfoys, and Harry tricks him into giving a sock.
You have to give them an item of your own clothing to free them.
No,
Not
you just
your
have to
own,
give
just
them like you have to hand
Yeah.
them a piece of clothing.
All right, here's
so
the
you
deal.
can be like do laundry, but as long as you don't physically hand it to them, it's okay. You can just like leave it in a pile.
Okay, here's the plan. You take all the house elves, you kidnap them, and then you take them to a strip club and lock the door. The strippers throw their clothing, the house elves grab it, they're free.
It has to be
Nope,
from.
I've cracked the code. This has been BLIPcast for this week. My name is Daniel. You can find me on Twitter at Ovacord,
And me at Lady Laumes.
I'm Jackie at Jaxalac.
and you can find the show at BLIPcast on Twitter, on Facebook as well. BLIPcast@gmail.com. What the can you try and convince me right now to get an Instagram?
If you like putting filters, or if you like making things look different, get an Instagram. If you like making your face look better than it really does, get an
I
Instagram.
don't think that's possible.
If you like taking pictures of cats and making them look more adorable, get an Instagram.
My cat doesn't like posing. As you saw, he ran away.
If you like other people's cats looking adorable, get an Instagram.
So you want me to follow you on
If
Instagram?
you
You like
Second thing.
otters, you should get an Instagram.
Otters.
Surprisingly, the otter community is not that big. You're not supposed to say that. I don't think a lot of people have otters, though.
I can hear you.
I don't know. Maybe if we talk really quietly.
Guys,
Into the microphone.
am I deaf? I'll have to listen to this later.
Just get an Instagram and pretend you have an exciting life. I don't have an exciting
Is
life.
this another level of social media I should probably engage in for no reason other than to have?
I kind of have to for work, so.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Nah. If you want to be anyone, you have to have an Instagram.
I thought that's what they said about Twitter.
It's the same.
I thought that's what they said about Friendster.
Friendster.
It's coming back. It's coming back, you guys.
Just like MySpace.
I've heard there's a comeback. I haven't seen it. I don't buy it.
A lot of the guys at work, well, I mean, I say a lot, but there's like 8 guys that I work with, total. It's sad. Not really sad, but it's just like, well, just hanging out with guys again. But they were all like, oh, I want to get an invite to MySpace. And they were like having a competition, like who would get the invite first.
An invite?
Yeah, you have to be invited. It's like Pinterest now.
That seems wrong.
Yeah, like, really? Before?
No, I mean that doesn't seem true. Is what I mean. I don't mean like morally false. I just mean really. So
It's like, no, it's like a thing.
my band still has a MySpace that I can log in and out of. Can I just fire out invites? Then?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, I can make
You were not one of the people who deleted your MySpace. That's why you're one of
kept
the
all
lucky
the music
ones.
pages up. I deleted my
Mm.
personal one.
I see.
What's wrong with your face?
Nothing.
Okay. Bye.
What time is it?
It is 7:51.
Oh, just hanging out with guys again.
Yeah, it's all there.
Oh, yep, that's my voice.
That's
Oh,
right.
now I'm gonna have to listen to my voice. Ugh, that was the worst about Daniel making me play my drops. I have to listen to my voice. That's like, ugh, that's gonna be awful at the radio station. When people are like, here, listen to your voice. And you're like, I don't want to. I don't know if you like the sound of your voice.
You haven't
I'm
recorded
not
anything yet.
annoyed by it, but
Well, you listen to it a lot while editing.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like I got to
everything I ever edit.
Whenever I like heard messages like that I would leave on like people's phones, you know, that I recorded, I was like, ugh, why are you friends with me? This is what I sound like? I'm the worst.
And then it's separating. Oh, it's a recording. It's gonna be more bonus stuff. Put this in.
Nice.
Put this in the big cover your
That's
mom
nice.
called you.
Yeah.
So are you going out on some sort of adventure tonight?
It's my sister's birthday next week.
You do.
Sorry, that's gonna be really obnoxious. What time is it?
No, it's my gigantic furry blankie.
Hair?
7:27.
Oh, yep.
Sure is.
Yeah, so it's like just it's kind of sitting there in water, and it's really hard to pull out because it's really heavy.
This is fun.
I don't know if this is going to be bonus material or not. No, I can use this opportunity.
I'm wiping my eye constantly. And I'm just like, oh god.
I did. And
This is just like flashbacks to like childhood.
I don't know if like there's something
Whatever made you
stuck.
cry.
If like there's too much
no,
hair in the
there's
pipe
this,
or
like,
something,
one-
but
Dance recital that I was doing. And my nose really itched. And so I was just like, like itching my nose. And I'm like 5.
well, I'm recording
And
right now,
so
so we'll
everyone
talk
was
about
like,
this
oh,
later.
you're picking your nose. I'm like, I'm not.
Thank
My nose just itches. You know when you're a kid, you don't have that filter of like, don't do this now.
Right.
Wait 5 minutes. I was just like, nope, itching. Still itches.
Yeah, I see plenty of
Still
kids just go
itches. Yeah.
in front of me at work. I'm just like, because the inside I'm just, you fine.
Okay. I think I'll be okay.
Alright.
I don't know what's going on. It's usually okay. Maybe because I'm like facing this side, so I'm like tilting the water
Do you want
out.
to sit here?
No, it's
This
okay.
is a box of emotion.
I'm just.
It just can't get out here.
I should be okay. Plus, if we had like several edit points, we could just like switch places all the time. Would that be funny? Is
You
that
want to do that anyway? Just want to like have a moment where you switch places?
Just like someone sneezes and then you guys switch. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I kind of have to sneeze so that we can make that happen.
So glad I have so many ideas. Would have had a hell of a time trying to like adjust my vocal volume.
Oh, if it's super loud, I just bring down the entire show and call it done. Like John and Kyle Corbett. I just bring down their entire show and then just like edit out the commercials. And I call them out like every semester, just be like, hey, don't be fucking loud, please.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound like garbage, and there's nothing I can do.
How's Kyle doing? Is he still weird?
Kyle? Oh, yeah, it's totally weird. He's local now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard.
He's doing a lot better job than Tyler so far.
I mean, big surprise,
Yeah,
right?
but it's weird because Tyler did a better job than Tina, who admittedly just ignored it. But then towards the end, Tyler also ignored it. So
Yeah.
maybe that's just a local thing. I
feel
didn't
like-
notice Mikey doing much with it. I don't remember honestly.
Well, I feel like there was nothing much to do when Mikey had it.
That's true. I just gave him like my band CDs and called that done.
Yeah, and he was kind of like, okay. He like took all CDs.
He just like he's like
there were like
just,
12.
He's like just go ahead and edit or review it and put it on the wall. And
Yeah.
that's what I did. So
And you were like, aren't you so okay?
should I be impartial to my own
Yeah.
music somehow? I don't think I can. Kitty talk. Say things. Yes, do
Your
that.
levels look pretty good.
I'm fucking talking good.
Yeah, you are.
Wait,
Need to
probably
hold
loud.
Close or far?
Here's a good distance.
Okay.
Right
Just
about.
don't let it go too far away or too close to your mouth, because then it like.
And don't do this a lot, because it's just looks like
It's
you're
gonna look weird on that.
blowing a robot. I'll blow a robot.
Or you can.
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah, whatever you want to do, I guess.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't hear I was gonna get judged over here. So
well, we have gavels on order. They're just not here yet. And for the next show, we are going to wear robes.
That'd be so cool. Can we get like powdered wigs too?
Of course.
Yes.
Could we have Kit knit us them?
episodes
Hmm?
where you dress up?
We actually discussed that.
Well, our very first episode, we were fancy dressed.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
because it was New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to the party in my suit. I don't know if I ever said that.
I think so. Yeah.
But I was planning initially to go in a full suit to a New Year's party, just kind of be an asshole, or to have fun with it. And then you were dressed up all fancy to go to New Year's thing, but that fell through.
Mhm.
We
To
have
be an
to-
asshole?
No, to get dressed up on New Year's. That's like the one day a year and your
Um,
birthday that you're like, okay, I should dress up.
Well, yeah.
No, I mean, like I'm saying, like I get why you were dressed up. It's like the one day a year.
Well,
I'm
no,
like,
because it was supposed to be a masquerade,
Oh.
and then it didn't happen. And then I was gonna go watch a movie or something, and then that didn't happen.
You're going to watch a fancy movie. Instead, I think you edited all night.
Yes.
Yeah. The
And
New
wrote.
Year will spend.